Hey everybody, and welcome to the lounge. All my fellow loungers,
chillers,
ballers,
and grillers,
and gamers.
Yep.
We're going to do another reaction video. It's been a while since we did it. I think we might have skipped like 3 of Jesse's. Something
like that.
And we were going to do them, and I was like, man, that's a lot to catch up on.
That's a lot to catch up.
We're going from our last one that we watched. We haven't watched one of them since then. We're going into, this is JT's BigBrudda video. It's called My Dad Takes My Camera, which I'm very curious about. So let's get into it.
Yep.
What a birthday that was. Hey, what's up, little brother? I'm looking good. Looking just like Michael from My Virtual Escape, which was me. Anyway,
guys, he just woke up.
Downstairs. I'm trying to relocate everything from that wood shop that I had kind of created in the garage and trying to move it down here because it's freaking cold.
Yeah.
It's so cold. I am wearing like not 1, not 2, not 3.
Wow.
4. I might be sick. I don't know. So yeah, guys, check it out. I got 3 2x4s that I cut up in like an 8-inch length, and I got these 2 C-clamps on. I'm trying to mold these together, and then I've got, where are they? More. So the eventual idea is I'm going to combine these 2 things together, and I'm going to put them through the lathe and try to make my first bowl. I don't really know how it works, but I saw some guy on YouTube do it, and I think it might be possible. It's worth a shot.
Sure. I think it's really cool that he's getting into woodworking like this.
Very similar to that one over there. Ran through there, and then I'm just kind of making like little wooden coasters. Yeah, this one's split, as you can see. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna move the lathe down here just because it's freaking cold as balls out there. Like I tried turning like the wood stock on, and my hands they just got so cold. They just got so cold.
Yeah.
We have like a kerosene heater
it's
out there.
It's not good to work with
like,
cold hands either.
It doesn't like heat the building like efficiently or even effectively. I remember one time we were playing poker
I'm cold right now.
And it ran out of kerosene like in the middle. You didn't even know that it was kicking, and all of a sudden this black smoke just went everywhere, started suffocating us in there. It was great.
It's great.
I'll just mount the lathe right here. What? I don't know. I'm just kind of doing some woodworking stuff. Maybe like get some Christmas presents together. I don't know.
You got woodworking equipment?
Yeah, I got some things. Like right now they're in the garage and a bunch of lumber and stuff. But like, I'm gonna move it down here just because it's so cold outside. I don't really want to. Like, you want to keep it at like room temperature most of the time, right?
So I just wanted to say, I was kind of proud of you the way you handled the firing of Swift.
Oh?
It was very authoritative, because the little was always up in my face with the camera. He didn't listen to anything I said to him. So the way you handled it, I appreciated it. All right?
Thank you. I guess I felt kind of
What do you mean,
bad.
yes?
I don't know. I felt kind of bad afterwards.
Why did you feel bad? He acted like a moron in here all the time.
Yeah.
You tell him to keep the camera out of your face. You tell him not to be in certain areas, but he's always walking around with it.
I know.
Don't feel bad about it. You deserved it.
I know. It's sometimes.
Either way, I'm proud of you the way you handled it. He deserved it. It should have happened.
Now get the camera out of
And
my
he
face.
did.
All right,
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm waiting
All
for.
right, don't make a mess down here. I need to cleaned up.
No, I'll clean it up. I'll organize it. It's just kind of out of in the middle of it.
Organizing in a way my organizing is different. So, but either way, just make sure you clean it up when you're done. All right? I don't want that trip over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Make sure it's clean.
I'll make sure. Oh, I know how proud. Proud? Oh God. Look at. Oh, you can't
Yeah, I
see.
couldn't see nothing. Yeah.
Look at this. My nose is so red. Guys, it's like the most cold December I've had in a long time. There's that block of cherry that I was going to turn into my mallet head. Never got around to it. Just didn't want to come out here, but how heavy is this thing? Oh, that's a 2-hander. That's definitely a 2-hander. Gotta move all this crap in there too. Yeah, I'll start with this.
Careful not to hit the car.
I'll start carrying this in very heavily.
He makes me want to get a lathe now.
What the f is all this?
Uh-oh.
What's what?
What's all this pile behind my car?
It's the stuff that was in the room before. I don't know.
What do you mean it was in the room before?
Wow, it is a mess in there.
Your brother's
Yeah.
crap and your crap.
I don't. it's not all ours. Like this is
Yes,
from.
it is. Everything around here is your crap. You just throw everything everywhere, and I can't even get my car out. I can't get my tractor in here. Can't get my mowers in here. It's the end of the season.
I get it, but like this isn't all my things. Like
Well, who threw in here?
I mean, I did.
Why did you throw it here? We got a dumpster over there. If I need another one, I'll call for it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
You're putting all your stuff here, so yeah, you just rearranged all mine.
I'm moving all that stuff inside so then I can
Here,
just.
give me that. I don't want to be filmed.
I can't. Okay.
There it
Take
comes.
this
Mhm.
stuff and put it in the dumpster. You understand that?
Hey, he's
Right
working the
now,
camera.
get it out. I don't want the stuff in my way.
What even are these things?
I have no idea what it is. It's not mine. Look, all this crap here, it's not mine.
We're gonna stand like right here.
We'll pile it there and then get it tomorrow when it's daylight, all right? But I want it out of my way. All my stuff's got to sit outside because your crap and your
Hey, he's
brother's
not a bad
crap is in
cameraman.
here.
His crap.
It doesn't matter. You piled
Just steady
it here,
hand.
didn't you? Why
That's
do we
pretty
even
steady.
have that?
Just the
It serves
plastic
no
deer.
purpose. I have no idea.
I don't see why this couldn't just wait till tomorrow.
Because I want it done now. Yeah, look, this is stuff from way back when. Why are we even keeping it?
No. You're the cameraman?
No, you're not getting the camera back. From now on, it's mine.
Oh.
You and your brother got to have it on me all the time, so I'm done. I'm taking it with me.
You're taking the camera?
I'm taking it with me. That's it.
What are you gonna do with it?
Hey there, little brothers. My father just took my camera from me outside, but little does he know, like I have a second one. I just don't get it. Like he tells me that he's proud of me, and then he yells at me and then forces me to clean things up. That's like, what kind of parenting is that? See, I think tonight my plan's gonna have to be that I'm gonna have to try and sneak in my parents' room and see about reclaiming my camera. Like I have this one, but the G7X, it just
Probably like in 1,000
Still
pieces
makes
right
things a
now.
lot better. And it's much easier to film by myself when I have the G7X. No offense to this Canon, but like it's just a lot
I mean, at least it
bigger,
never card's survived,
bulkier, and it's a lot
if
easier
that's
to
what
vlog
happened.
than the other
Yeah.
one when you're by yourself. You know, I really need to find a camera person.
Which way do I go, George? He's pretty good at stealthing, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even have a flashlight with him. Take a flashlight.
I think he had like a very slight light from his camera, because there's some sort of light going on.
Yeah, well, ain't much.
No, but it was too much brighter, and he accidentally like shined it over in the wrong way. Somebody's gonna wake up.
Oh, they're sleeping right now?
That's what he said. That he was waiting until they went to bed.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
They said
Well, that's just stupid. What was that?
I guess he found it, or I don't know.
There's nobody in the bed.
No, I couldn't tell.
Didn't look like it.
I don't think it'd be being this quiet if there was nobody else around.
Probably Christmas presents in there and stuff. He always did have a lot of hats. What?
Yeah, he's the only one that has a lot of hats.
I have a feeling he's gonna get caught.
He's gonna open the door. He's just gonna be right there. No.
Perfect.
Maybe they weren't in there.
You didn't delete anything.
Wonder where were they?
Never had I thought in a million years that I'd be almost 30 and having to go into my parents' bedroom and steal my camera back because I left a mess in the garage. Never in my life would I have thought about that.
Here's what I have to say about that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I'm not going to say I got a lot of problems with this because
There actually weren't that many problems.
But one of the things, and you should know this, that his dad's garage is his dad's garage, right? And he likes it a certain way, right? You shouldn't make a mess in your dad's garage. You want to make a mess in your own room? That's fine. You just don't go and mess with your dad's garage. He has a certain way. Even though their garage mostly is not really neat. But
there's a method to the madness.
Now he said, JT said he put the stuff there in front of the car. What was he thinking? That's the main entrance to get into the garage. What were you thinking, putting it all there?
I guess that he'd just take care of it later.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how long that stuff's been there.
I did have one problem. This was my one problem with it. He said it was really cold, which I know it really is really cold. He had no gloves on. Put some gloves on. If you're out in the cold, put some gloves on.
But on the other hand, actually using the camera might have been hitting the buttons to start the
That
recording.
is true, but he could have had a glove on one hand.
I mean, yeah, but at that point, what?
Well, it's better to have one warm hand than no warm hands. Just saying. I'm just saying. No, it's and they only had, he had four shirts on and a hoodie.
Yeah.
And his dad
three shirts and a hoodie on top.
And his dad only had a hoodie on. Man, I'll tell you what. When I go outside, I'm bundled up.
Yeah.
I look like a mummy.
Yeah, and he bundles up. You could just push him down. You couldn't get him back up. Just roll him down.
Yeah, I'm like a turtle. Oh, help me! Like the kid from Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he got his camera back though.
Yeah.
Because that kind of sucks. But, and it's so funny because when we were watching at the beginning, I was waiting for his dad to say, now get that camera out of my face.
Right, certainly. He brought it up and it was just like, okay, so he's probably going to say something because the camera's, pointed right at him.
Yeah, and I was waiting for that and it was like, he didn't say anything about it and I was like, huh. But then...
And you might just be like alright, I'll let it slide just for this one if he has it on. Yeah. He's already out there, but out in the garage, which is, his garage and just alright, you're going to be out in my garage, you're going to film me?
Right, and it's funny because it's like, I understand about the Swift thing. It's like, a lot of people don't understand. Everybody's like, oh, I love Swift, he's a great guy, blah, blah, blah. Swift has a great heart. He is a good guy. But Swift does annoy people, and he does it on purpose a lot of times. He likes to get under people's skin and then do that goofy laugh that he has just to bother them. Now, there's a couple people you just can't get away with that with. And one of them would be Jeff. You just, why would you do that? You don't want to, it's like what we used to say before. You don't poke the bear. You're poking the bear. And, of course he's going to be happy that Swift is gone because he asked him numerous times to take it off. And Swift wouldn't even oh, okay, and then act like he's turning it off. He would just be like, yeah, okay. And then,
I mean, he did it a couple times, but that was probably
he kept it facing and he never took it away.
That's probably earlier on, and then later on he just stopped caring whenever he said that. Just yeah, okay.
No, I don't think he did it early on. I think he said okay almost every time, but he always had the camera still facing him. All he did was maybe put it down a little bit so that he didn't say okay and then put it down like it was facing the opposite way. That's what I'm saying. Okay. He didn't make any attempt to make it really look like he was turning it off. That's what I'm saying.
Right, the most he did was turn it for a little bit, take a couple steps back, and then bring it back.
Yeah, almost instantaneous. That's no attempt whatsoever. So I think that has built up. For a while now against Swift. With the dad that doesn't like any camera on him. It's bad enough. You got to look at it this way, guys. From a father's standpoint, I look at it. It's one thing if my son has a camera on me all the time, right? But it's another thing if your friend comes in, if I'm yelling at you, hey, turn the camera off, and you're disrespecting me. Yeah, I kind of expect it because you're my son. You just need a little whack. But if your friend's coming over and I ask your friend, I expect more. You know what I mean?
You would expect a guest to have more respect for the owner of the house.
Exactly. And I guess that, so I understand Jeff's point. I just don't understand that he's like, I'm glad he's fired, blah blah, because you got to feel sorry for the kid that got fired. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I'm not hating the fact that Swift got fired, and I know I sound terrible, but it is the fact that Swift, you should have just stopped and listened to the, what I mean?
He had plenty of chances.
Yeah, and I never heard you say, oh, I'm sorry, I was told by JT or Jesse to film everything. He never said anything like that.
I mean, granted, if he did say that, it would probably get a lot worse for whoever
JT
they
or
were
Jesse.
filming for.
Sure, but that's who, he works for him.
I mean, that is true.
It's like, I'm sorry, my boss told me I have to do this. Let the boss is the one that told you.
Right.
Well, anyway, and also the other thing is that Swift always takes it too far with the smoke bombs or creating trouble, and where
That is true.
I told you before, he reminds me of Woody Woodpecker, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comment section. That's okay, because we all have our opinions about different people. It's not that I don't like Swift; I love Swift, but there's certain aspects about certain people that I just that I don't like. I don't like everything about you, and you're my son. There might be things
That's just rude.
No, I'm just saying, like, you
I can't believe that. Come on.
No, I'm just saying, like, Tom, it could be like, I don't like the fact that maybe I have to tell you to go take the trash out, like, because you didn't do it on your own. Like, that's something like that might bother me. It's a...
Right, I mean, sometimes when I do that, it's because the trash, I can't tell
No,
me
you don't have to make
an
an excuse for it. I'm just saying, though, you understand that you don't have to like everything about somebody to love somebody.
I get
That's
that.
what my point is. And so if I get hate for it, I don't, it is whatever. But like I said, I kind of am like okay with Swift being fired. I think it might be better for Swift, to tell you the truth, too.
Might be.
Right? I mean,
We'll see.
I think he'll be all right. I mean, he's young. He can get a job again for the state or whatever. He'll be fine. Well, guys, till next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up, relax. I'll meet you at the lounge. I got a lot of water. See? You can't flip a bottle with that much
So
water.
do I.
That's just stupid.
One more
It's
try.
really hard when
One more
you got
try.
that.
One more try.
This is my last
One
try.
more.
Oh, that was so close.